And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the Starlight Celebration event in Final Fantasy XIV for 2022. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So we are here in the amphitheater in Old Gridania, and we need to talk to Amgranajaji. The quest is called Reindeer Fame. A is looking for an adventurer filled with starlight cheer. How good it is to see you again, dear adventurer. You haven't forgotten me since last we met, I hope. It's me, A. And may I say that you've come at a most opportune moment. You see, we are planning some truly extraordinary festivities this year, but are presently short-handed. So it's no good, celebrant. We will require the aid of an adventurer after all. Oh, dare I say she is an adventurer, and you have already made the arrangements? So allow me to introduce Associate Professor Lorenzen of the Studium in the Charlian. His are the festivities for which I am hoping to secure your assistance. Lorenzen, Faculty of Folklore, delighted I'm sure. Without further ado then, I shall test your knowledge of the season. First question, what creature symbolizes the Starlight Celebration? Camel? Reindeer, bear, yeti. So an easy question, was it not? I apologize if I insulted your intelligence. Indeed, the answer is reindeer. From gifts to garb, paraphernalia is often emblazoned with or designed in the image of these noble creatures. Now, for my second question, when did the Starlight Celebration begin to make use of this symbolism? When? You mean to say it was not always so? No, indeed. Any mention of reindeers is conspicuously absent from the tale which inspired the celebration. Thus did I take it upon myself to delve into the truth of the matter. And after many a moon scouring literature, I discovered telling testimony in an ancient Ishgardian tome, which spoke of reindeer that amused younglings with delightful illusions. It was this spectacular act that earned reindeer their starlight celebrity, I posit. In order to prove my theory, I have journeyed to Gridania this Starlight Celebration with this trusty fellow Blitzen. Moo! So Blitzen, can you use reindeer magics? Yes, Blitzen is of a rare lineage, one that weaves illusions as a defense against predators. We have been keeping him under our care in Labyrinthos while conducting research on his abilities. 'Tis my belief that Blitzen can trace his ancestry back to the reindeer who delighted children with illusions, the Ishgardian tome, and I intend to have him do the very same for the children of Eorzea, confirming history by recreating it, as it were. You see, no matter how much I urged him back to Charlian, Blitzen refused to produce child-pleasing illusions, but in Eorzea, where it all began with his noble ancestors, I dare to hope that he will be suitably inspired. I welcome anything that will bring cheer to our sweet children. My duties bind me here, but I believe our adventurer friend will prove a most capable assistant. Indeed, your cheery disposition tells me that you are the perfect candidate for the task I have in store. Can I count on your cooperation? Yeah, I guess, whatever, yeah. So, splendid. I thank you as you will posterity, I'm sure. Now then, your role is a simple yet crucial one. Round up the children who will witness Blitzen create his illusion. I shall be at Apkalu Falls making the necessary preparations. Good luck, and I will see you again anon. So perhaps you can begin your search along the path from the markets to the Lancers Guild. I dare say that a few younglings will be out grazing at the shops and decorations. Okay, we caught up with this bright-eyed boy. Let's talk to him. So there's going to be illusions. That sounds like fun and all, but I promised my mum I'd help her put up decorations, sorry. Okay, so we caught up with this cautious child. So I was told to buy a starlight cake and hurry home, sorry. Okay, we caught up with the lively lad. Let's talk to him. So there's a magical reindeer that can create illusions, amazing. I've just finished my chores, so I'll head over at once. Okay, so we got one. So let's head back to Lorenzen. Okay, we caught up with Lorenzen. Let's talk to him. So, you are returned. I trust a gaggle of rosy-cheeked younglings will be arriving shortly. Only this one. This is precisely the problem with today's youth. No concept of scholarship or the virtues of academic inquiry. I suppose this single ragamuffin will suffice. For the purposes of proof, the number of children isn't consequential after all. Listen, the season of lights is in full glow, and the child stands expectant for you. Hearken unto the spirit of your ancestors and bring forth your delightful illusions. Moo. Moo moo? Come now, Blitzen. Is this not the Starlight Celebration, and is that not a child? Wide-eyed and innocent? So, that's just a normal reindeer. The baby Yeti from last year was so much better. Oh well. Hey, don't leave, I beseech you. There are crucial discoveries to be made in the name of folklore, for which your assistance is paramount. That did not go as I had hoped. What am I to do now? Forgive me, but I need a moment to collect myself, amidst the calm of the Great Lone Growery, perhaps. I shall return once my thoughts are clear. Uh-oh. That Hildebrand's dad. Let's go wait at the designated location, which is right here. So you wait patiently, but Larison does not return. Perhaps you should search for him. Let's go search for Larison. Okay, we caught up with Larison. So, oh, it's you. It seems that I've been rather longer than I thought. My apologies. I have been pondering my dilemma, but I believe I have identified the root of the problem. The children of Gridania are insufficient for my purposes. The original testimony was Ishgardian after all, meaning that it is Ishgardian children I require. I was a fool to consider proving my theory anywhere else. You are familiar with Ishgard, are you not? Would you be willing to continue assisting me there? How does Blitzen feel about this? You seem to be one reindeer short. Blitzen? Why, he would agree with me, of course. Isn't that so, Blitzen? Blitzen, where did you go? Blitzen? Okay, we caught up with Lorison. I can't find Blitzen anywhere. Where has he gone? Yes, so absorbed was I in my force, I must have left him somewhere. The gods know he can't bear being alone. Oh, he must be so frightened right now. I must find him. Must find my dear boy. Okay, so the next quest is called The Ghost of Starlight Present. And we will get the Starlight Steed Horn. So Associate Professor Lorison is experiencing some panic. So, oh Blitzen, where could you have gone? Lorison is in a state of distress, try to soothe his nerves. Soothe? So, what am I doing? Blitzen needs me, and yet here I am, a blubbering mess. My apologies for subjecting you to such undignified behavior. Unforeseen circumstances have a tendency of rattling my nerves, but I am well now thanks to you. I shall go and search for Blitzen at once. May I count on your cooperation once more? My heartfelt thanks. For now, let us focus our search within the city. If you could make inquiries in the direction of the amphitheater, I shall retrace our steps back to Abkalu Falls. Quickly now. Okay, we found the first person. A reindeer, why yes. I saw it go dashing through the snow towards the amphitheater. Okay, we made it to the second one. So, a reindeer, you say. As a matter of fact, one went trotting by the amphitheater and down the lane not long ago. Okay, let's walk to the third one. Perfection, absolute perfection. The very incarnation of crystalline beauty. Oh, were you speaking to me? Reindeer, I can't say that I did, transfixed to this frozen masterpiece as I was. I vaguely recall having heard some clopping noises passing behind me, though must have been something of the sort. Okay, so we found Blitzen. Oh, adventurer, have you had any luck in locating... Ah, Blitzen, where have you been? I have been running myself ragged in search of you. Moo! So, Blitzen, why do you bray so? Why to summon me, of course, ho ho ho. And you are? I am the Saint of Nimia, and I have come at our antlered friend's behest to lead your misguided soul onto the soothing bosom of the Starlight Celebration. I will ask you plainly, young scholar, do you understand why you were unable to coax forth the legendary twinking of this reindeer's magics? So you do not know. Fortunately for you, naught escapes the Saint of Nimia's all-seeing eyes. You see it too, do you not? The reason why our scholarly friend failed? You've lost sight of the spirit of the Starlight Celebration, you've forgotten who the celebration is held for. What? Of course I haven't forgotten. All I know that the Starlight Celebration is held for the benefit of the children. So you finally understand. Indeed, the Starlight Celebration exists for the good of children of this realm. This our antlered friend knows well. But you, my scholarly friend, you were so obsessed with your work that you could only see the children as a means to prove your theory. It is any wonder, then, that Blitzen was not minded to oblige your demands. It is, as you say, good saint, respecting the customs one seeks to understand is basic folklorist fieldwork. I shame my profession in forgetting it. Moo. My thanks for comforting me, my friend, and my apologies for ignoring your feelings. It seems my job here is done. I leave this man and this reindeer in your capable hands, adventurer. Happy Starlight to all, and to all a good night. Right, there isn't a moment to lose. Let us resume our research. Forgive me, force of habit. Let us resume our celebration of this wondrous season by bringing joy and happiness to children. I want my mummy, where? That cry of distress, it comes from the other side of the Aetheryte Plaza. Come, my friends. We found the tearful top. So, where? I want my mummy. So, oh dear, distraught as she is, how are we to learn what ails her? We need to settle her somehow. With sweets, perhaps, or toys? I mean, she just said what the issue was. Twice. Oh, how pretty. So, well done, Blitzen. Well now. Well done. Now we may ask after the source of her woes. Greetings, little one. Tell me, what is it that troubles you? Well, me and Mummy were on our way to the markets, but suddenly she wasn't there and I got scared. I see. I expect that your mother is still nearby, in which case... Is anyone missing a child? We have a lost child in search of her mother. Moo! Ah, there you are. Mummy, you were there. Then suddenly you were gone. I was so scared. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetling. I'm here now. Thank you so much for looking after my daughter, sir. Thank you, sir, and you too, Mr. Reindeer. Those shiny presents were really pretty. I think congratulations on our order. Your hypothesis was correct, I see. What? Oh, right. I suppose Blitzen just proved my theory, didn't he? I was too concerned with helping the little one to notice. Well, I shan't complain. Seeing as we fulfilled our objectives, shall we report back to A? Okay, so we return to her. Let's talk to her now. So, welcome back, everyone. How did you fare in the end? Very well, I am pleased to say. We managed to reunite a lost child with her mother, and for a happy side benefit, succeeded in proving my theory. So, bye-bye, the three of you have been busy indeed. Thank you for your help, adventurer. And we offer my gratitude as well. Were it not for you, I would have remained blind to what's truly important. Saying thanks as well, are you? But it seems to me that you played as an important role as any today, Blitzen. You are as dependable a little helper as I have ever known. It's curious though, at first he seemed wholly unmotivated to act, but then showed the illusion of his own volition. What do you suppose inspired his change of heart? I believe the answer is concern. In the beginning he could tell that I held none for the children, as though only academic satisfaction. Pure of heart as he is, how could Blitzen be moved to assist me? However, when he sensed that the concern I held for the crying child was genuine, he no longer felt resistance to using his powers. This sounds like quite the intuitive fellow. Reindeer generally are. As herd animals, they are accustomed to sensing even the slightest shift in feeling or intent. And this is but another theory, but I suspect that Blitzen's ancestors conjured their illusions in response to the feelings of love and kindness they sensed in the people around them. Such reindeer were far more plentiful back then. Some were even domesticated to pull sleighs. No doubt younglings had ample opportunity to witness the same spectacular illusions we now find so precious. It is truly unfortunate that Blitzen's kin have so declined in number, but I will cherish their invaluable contribution to the Starlight Celebration. Thank you for sharing this fascinating history with us. If I was able to impart even a modicum of passion I feel towards my subject, I will count myself very blessed indeed. But that reminds me. There is one last task for which I would appreciate your assistance, to wit sharing Blitzen's miraculous illusions and the joy they inspire with as many children as we can find. Speaking in the true spirit of Starlight, Lorison, I dare say you'll be a little helper yet. So I got the achievement, make it reindeer. Let's learn this. So it says, the reindeer Blitzen visiting from Charlie and gifted you this rideable glamour as a show of gratitude for your kind aid. From the creature itself to the presence, all is recreated in such impressive detail that it could only be considered a Starlight miracle. Here he is. So now we have a reindeer that we can use all the time. Interesting. Anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye, guys.